welcome to another episode of Caribbean Focus TV. I am so excited for today's show. But first, do not forget about our social media accounts. Make sure that you go onto Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And very soon, we're going to get a Snapchat. So make sure that you guys go onto all those social media, like us, follow us, tweet us, talk to us on our social media, because I promise you we will talk to you also. And don't forget about our website, CaribbeanFocus.tv. CaribbeanFocus.tv is an awesome website. You can sign up for a newsletter there, and we send out a newsletter every single week to you, letting you know what each show is going to be about and also what events are going on that you should know about. Also on our website is the live streaming 24 hours a day. You can log on to CaribbeanFocus.tv, tap that red live stream button, and you can tune into some fabulous Caribbean programming through our live streaming, okay? Now, if you have any questions, do you want to tell us about an event? Would you like us to put your event in our email blast? Send us an email at CaribbeanFocusTV@gmail.com. Now, today's show, what is it about? It is about a fabulous, elegant event that we went to here in Georgia. We went to the 5th annual International Women of H.O.P.E Gala. Now, this gala, the tickets were $100, but the funds went to the building fund for the H.O.P.E Center. The H.O.P.E Center is a shelter that is going to be built to house women who are going through different forms of distress, whether it be domestic violence or, any type of hardship. They will have a safe haven to go to once the H.O.P.E Center is built. So that is what we are going to be sharing with you today. And we have the Vice President, Ms. Marie Cassandre, and she is going to come and tell you guys all about the H.O.P.E Center and the International Women of H.O.P.E and what they do for literally throughout the world. You don't want to miss this show. Stay tuned and stay focused. Congresswoman Yvette Diane Clarke was born in Brooklyn, New York, to parents who had immigrated to the U.S. from Jamaica. Clarke, a product of New York City public schools, went on to attend and graduate from Oberlin College in Ohio. Clarke is currently the Congresswoman representing the 9th Congressional District of New York after being elected in November 2006, including Brownsville, East Flatbush, and various other cities. Prior to being elected to the House of Representatives, Congresswoman Clarke served on the New York City Council, representing the 40th District in Brooklyn. She succeeded her mother, making them the first mother-daughter succession in the history of the City Council. On the City Council, Clarke instituted an HIV/AIDS task force, among other accomplishments, and also was co-chair of the Councilwoman's Caucus, securing $9.5 million in funding for organizations. In 2006, Councilwoman Clarke successfully campaigned to have 8 blocks of Church Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, renamed Bob Marley Boulevard in honor of the reggae legend. In April 2015, Ms. Clarke traveled with President Barack Obama to Jamaica on Air Force One. Today, Congresswoman Clarke continues to work hard for all the citizens within her district, raising funds for the Brooklyn Academy of Music, the Brooklyn Public Library, the Brooklyn Children's Museum, and many more. She currently serves as the secretary for the Congressional Black Caucus. All right, Caribbean Focus TV viewers, welcome back. And yes, beside me, I have the Vice President of the International Women of H.O.P.E, Miss Marie Cassandre. How are you?
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me, and I'm happy to be here. Happy Women's Month.
Yes, Women's History. We just had a nugget for Yvette Clarke. Do you know who Yvette Clarke is?
No, I'm not. I don't.
Oh, she's a congresswoman. She's up in New York, 9th Congressional District. And she's like super cool. She traveled on Air Force One with Barack Obama to Jamaica. Yes, they were doing a initiative actually, with raising awareness of the Caribbean and things that are going on. So she went and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Obama, may I go with you to Jamaica?" And he said, "Sure thing," and come right on Air Force One. And they went on to Jamaica together. But, Women's History Month, it's a great, great month. Women have a lot of impact on the world and society. And that's exactly what the International Women of H.O.P.E are doing.
Exactly. That's what we're about. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that Caribbean Focus TV is empowering women. And I hope it's not just for this month, but throughout the year. But that is what we do at International Women of Hope. Like you said, I am the vice president. I have just been named co-founder by the president of the organization. The organization is 5 years old, and it's International Women of Hope is an acronym. HOPE stands for Healing, Opportunity, Purpose, and Empowerment, and that's what we stand for women. And we make sure that we take a stand against any form of violence towards women and human trafficking. So we bring awareness of that through our community and in Haiti, and we make sure that everyone is well informed and that women are empowered and so that they can become the best that they were meant to be.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, it is Women's History Month, and we are acknowledging women who are especially powerful and in prestigious and great positions. Now, tell us more about Marie Cassandre, because obviously you're the vice president of this great organization. So who are you, and what was your motivation to get involved?
Well, you're going deep there. But it's a calling. It's a calling. I feel it. As soon as Rosebrune, the president, approached me a little bit over 4 years ago, I felt like this was what I was meant to do, and to empower women, to make sure that I can help my sisters achieve and be greater in life, to help my sisters get out of a situation that would hinder them, that would hurt them, that would hurt their families. I've always been about empowering women, and I have a personal company, Haitian Beauty and Treasure, where it's for Caribbean women, it's for Haitian women, and that I wanted to show the diversity of beauty.
All right. Yeah. We're going to be back with more from Marie Cassandre and tell you some more about the International Women of Hope. In the meantime, we're going to take you in a sneak peek to the gala. Stay tuned and stay focused.
Gentlemen, it is always a delight to see how you answer to our call to be agents of hope. Along with the board of International Women of Hope and its members, we thank you for standing with us and choosing to take an active role in empowering women and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to acknowledge especially the members of the board of International Women of Hope. These people have given their time, their talents, their money, their knowledge to serve the cause. I invited you to join us in our stand for the women all over the world to be love and compassion. Today again, we want to continue to inspire you to join us and be a force of change for the women here in Haiti and all over the globe. We have started a movement to be a voice for the voiceless, to show love and compassion to those who are hurting, to be an agent of hope wherever we are, to be bold and fearless when it comes to standing for the weak, the hurt, those who are in need, and those who are being abused.
All right, Caribbean Focus TV. Now, what you just saw was some words from the president of the International Women of Hope, Ms. Rosebrune Vixamar. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine, what it's like with the two of you guys working together. You're both such powerful women. Now, we're getting ready to go and do a quick drill, okay? All right, first and foremost, what exactly is the International Women of Hope?
Well, International Women of Hope is a nonprofit organization, and what we did for the gala this year, we have projects every year. So, International Women of Hope, the purpose of the gala was to raise funds for the Hope Center. The Hope Center will be a facility that will house women, and that will be there with computer labs, that will have childcare, that would have a food bank, that would have workshops and trainings. A lot of the resources that women need, ESL classes, English as a second language,
Right.
because Georgia has a lot of how do you say that, people that are from other immigrants,
Right.
Other countries, and sometimes it's hard for them to find jobs because of not knowing the language. So we'll offer those type of resources where we empower them so they can go out there and provide for their families.
Awesome.
Right.
All right. So if somebody wants to donate to the International Women of Hope to contribute funds towards the Hope Center, how do they do that?
Well, you are able to do that through our website at internationalwomenofhope.org. You can go through our PayPal at womenofhope7@gmail.com. You can do it through mail by mailing it to us. You can call us. At the end of the show, I'm sure we'll be able to share the information for you to write down. And we are very flexible. Checks, Visa, any type of way to make this happen, we'll be able to.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to go to the gala and hear some of what you had to say that night, because you had some very inspiring and powerful words to say that night also. So we're going to take everybody inside the gala. Stay tuned and stay focused.
I don't get emotional, but I look at you and I'm so proud of all of you because I believe in my community and I love my community so much, and I believe in the work that we do in the community. Those of you who know me know I've never done anything like this. I'm always fun and smiling, but I want you all to know that we, International Women of Hope, the president, Rosebrune Vixamar, all the members, everyone that put so much work into putting this together, that you have really outdone yourselves tonight for showing up and supporting us and celebrating women, celebrating the hurt that women go through with these issues and crises and things going on in the community. And it's showing us that you value us. You put us in a pedestal tonight, and I truly, truly appreciate the support.
So you're wondering, what does a male have to do with domestic violence and women's issues? Well, men have a lot to do with women's rights. Women's rights are people's rights, and they're humans' rights, and we all are human at the end of the day.
Yes.
As I began to prepare my very short presentation for this evening, I was reminded of a number of quotes which I feel can serve as a frame to our gathering tonight. One was by Charles Malik, who said, "The fastest way to change a society is to mobilize the women of the world." The other was by the philanthropist Melinda Gates, who added that a woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman, but search to find the voice can be remarkably difficult. And that, for me, emphasizes why we are here tonight. This evening, we've gathered to help raise funds for the International Women of Hope, which provides social, emotional, community support to women whose voices have been silenced as a result of intimate partner violence.
Welcome back, Caribbean Focus TV. It's Korrie Reneé again alongside the Vice President of International Women of Hope, Mrs. Marie Cassandre. Now, we just heard some powerful words from you. You had an amazing keynote speaker that night, Miss Angela Rice. However, there was also some really great food and music. So tell the people a little bit more about the event before we go to what Miss Angela Rice had to say.
Well, one of the perks, before I start in on the food, being an organizer, it's very hard for us to actually sit down during the event and enjoy it as the audience is and our guests are. But one of the perks of working at International Women of Hope is being able to be around these phenomenal and amazing women, such as the president, Rosebrune Vixamar, Angela Rice, who's the executive producer of A Woman's Place, Diana Doma, Coach Jonna Johnson, she's an actress as well, and all these women were just there that night, and the dynamic, the working together, the sisterhood, the feeling of that night was so amazing, and it was great. I was energized. I was moving around and didn't have time to sit down and do anything, but from the atmosphere, seeing people walk around and the great things that the speakers were saying, and having these speakers, like I was saying, the president, who's a survivor of domestic violence herself, Angela Rice, who's a survivor of domestic violence, and these women that were able to come from a bad place, a bad experience, and to be able to be where they are now, and elevating us along with them, taking us along with them, and going through the journey of empowerment, of healing, of purpose. So it was mind blowing. It was mind blowing, and we were stunned at one point during the evening when it was my turn to speak. I felt a little bit choked up. I was emotional, and to see everyone come and acknowledge women, how important we are in the community, because it's not just a woman's issue.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take you to what Miss Angela Rice had to say. We will be back with more with Mrs. Marie Cassandre. Stay tuned and stay focused.
What a beautiful evening it is. And all of you look so amazing and so wonderful. And I am just so honored to have been asked by Rose and Maria to be here with you today, because they are doing some really wonderful work. And you know, I've thought about my life and what I've been doing for all of my career, and one thing that has been consistent is that I have been an advocate for women. I am really hurt by some of the images that we see of women on television. My sisters do not attack each other. My sisters do not call each other the B word. My sisters support each other, and those are the women that I see in this room tonight.
All right, Caribbean Focus TV, welcome back. You have Miss Korrie Reneé and Vice President Marie Cassandre of the International Women of H.O.P.E. Now, what you are seeing is footage from their 5th annual gala that they hold every year, and it's in March. March is a very particular choice for you guys. I'm going to have you talk about that in a minute. But I also want you to talk about what else the International Women of H.O.P.E organization does, because you're not only doing work here in Georgia, you guys also do work abroad in Haiti. So I want you to please tell the viewers how much hard work you guys are doing literally to impact the world.
Okay, my pleasure. During the gala that on Saturday, I was able to do a 5 years of accomplishments, and we were able to let our guests know what we're doing in Haiti, what we've done abroad. And one of the things that we're proud of is helping women go through school and helping them start up small businesses. So one of our success stories is with a young lady called Miss Rosalie, and she was able, through donated items, through items such as toiletries that were donated here, we brought them to Haiti, and she started her own little small business as selling toiletries, and with that money was able to put herself to school.
Nice.
And we did that for 3 years, and she put herself to school, and she graduated last year with her teaching degree. And we were so happy for her. And another thing that put the icing on the cake for us is that she was able to secure employment. So now she's at a level now she's able to provide for her family, and help someone else go to that next level as well. So this is what we're all about.
Well, clearly, everybody, you need to make sure that you are donating to the International Women of H.O.P.E Hope, they have just a large spectrum of things that they can use the funds for. But we're going to take you to the awesome performances. You guys had singers, dancers in the building. So go ahead. We're going to take you to a sneak peek. Stay tuned and stay focused.
Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains alone before we knew we could.
You guys, those are some awesome performances, Mrs. Cassandre.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
How long does it take you guys to actually put that event together?
Oh my goodness. We're starting now for next year, so that'll tell you. That tells you. But it is a lot of work. It's extremely time-consuming, but once you find the right performers, the right entertainers, it just goes smoothly. So we were very lucky, blessed. I don't know what you would call it, but to get performers like recording artist Kia Kerr, who did the intro song, the performers, the contemporary dancer and ballet dancer instructor Veronica Johnson, and the great international the Indian dancers. Everybody enjoys that. Yes. And so the night was really great. We had a DJ that helped us with sound, and he's well known in the community, DJ Final. So he was very great with that, and we were just so happy with how everyone was just relaxed and open to the night, and just it was great. It was great.
All right, well, it's almost time for you to go, unfortunately, but we're gonna have her back on Caribbean Focus. Don't worry, you're coming back, honey. So tell the people one last time what International Women of Hope is, what assistance you need, the organization needs, and how they can stay up with everything that you guys are doing.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you reminded me, because I forgot to tell you, go to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page stays current, and it's International Women of Hope. Make sure that you put Hope H.O.P.E so you can get the right International Women of Hope, and give us a like and keep updated. And we're also in need of volunteers. If you would like to volunteer with us, if you'd like to volunteer in the food bank, volunteer in the clothes closet, donate clothes, anything, just hit us up on Facebook. You'll get a message, a return, a reply as soon as we can, and then give us a call. Our numbers are listed on Facebook as well, and then we'll get to you. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to the 6th annual International Women of Hope Gala. It will be in March, around March 8th.
Yes,
around the 8th.
Yes. March 8th is, as you know, International Women's Day, but March is our month.
Right.
So we always do it. This year, it didn't fall on a weekend, so that's why we did it on the 12th.
Right.
So we always do it the weekend of International Women's Day. Okay. And it's also our anniversary every March, and we make sure that we celebrate that. We celebrate women, we celebrate their challenges, we celebrate their achievements, and we make sure that we let the world know and the community know that we are important, and you need us so that our community can grow and be prosperous. So I was thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you to your audience for being with us today, and so they could see a little bit of what we do at International Women of Hope. And how do you say it? Stay focused?
Yes, ma'am. That's right. We'll be back. Everybody stay tuned and stay focused.
Looking to sell, lease, or buy a home? Do you need to stop a foreclosure? Real estate advisor Korrie McFarland can help. Call 678-313-4831 or visit KorrieMcFarland.metrobrokers.com. He helped me. He can help you too. 678-313-4831.
All right, welcome back, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's show. It was an excellent event, the 5th Annual International Women of Hope. Their gala was amazing. You know, as I always say, if you were not there this year, make sure that you're there next year. It's always in March, so you can always catch it. And the proceeds go to an awesome cause. Now, don't forget that the Pure Grenada Music Festival is coming up April 5th to the 10th. If you want to grab a last-minute ticket to get over there to the Spice Island, go ahead and do that. DJ Ezzy B will be DJing on April 7th at the Rock the Boat event, and the tickets are $112. For information, send him an email at djezzybatl@gmail.com. All right, thank you so much. Much love to our sponsors. We have Live Video Productions, Sound Explosions, Cherry Garden Incorporated, the Caribbean Association of Georgia, and also the Buyers Firm. Thank you so much to our partners and sponsors. Without you, this show would not be what it is today. So everybody, we will see you next time. Make sure that you check out the website, send us an email, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Stay tuned, and as always, stay focused.
In the